elusive Brad. Let's see if we can track him down.
Hello. How are you? Mr. Camera. In my face again. How would I paint your lens? Here is Agnes painting away.
Always painting.
She loves painting.
I do, I really do. It's very relaxing.
She's almost done. All the covers are turning out quite nice. She was a little skeptical of the paintbrush versus the roller. I told her to wait it out, and she's now happy with the results after seeing it dry.
It's alright. Some of them still need some retouching.
So what do you got to say, Agnes? Down there in the kitchen, slaving away?
Well, I'm almost finished painting.
Yeah.
I know I said it before, and it was probably seemed like a lie, but I've been taking my time.
It's a bit of a crummy place to be painting, but it has to be done.
It's awkward, and I don't want to leave like silly spots. So when someone else like looks in here and they're like, "Oh, who did this? Like, why were they so lazy?" So it's about finding the strategic angle.
Yep, and it's gonna look good when she's done. Take a look at this. So, I thought I would tackle some more of the J-rails today. As I mentioned before, we did the whole top J-rails on both sides. That's all done, and it wraps all the way down to right about here. But this stuff now needs to be replaced all the way down to here, down here. So, back here is where we've had water damage before, and we're working on fixing it. I've just taken all this stuff off along the side here, and then it goes all the way down to the bottom of the wheel, and it's in good knit, but there was barely any butyl mastic tape there, and if you could see in this dustpan, this is all that's left, and it's very brittle, very dry, and for space that big, it's sad to say that's all the butyl that's left, and that's both sides of this and the J-rail. So the J-rail that sits on top of this would normally hold quite a bit of this butyl mastic, but honestly on both sides here and on the inside of the J-rail, this is all that we had. That's as dry as a bone, and it's definitely allowing water in, so we're going to tackle all that today.
What are you doing, Brad?
Butling.
Butling.
Yep, it's a new sport.
Will it be in the Olympics next Summer Olympics?
If it would be, I'll be a pro. Let's see here next one. I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm getting too old for this stuff. Am I covered in ants yet?
Oh, getting there. They're forming a nest on your shirt. Never thought that I'd see you in the gutters, Brad.
Oh, I saw what you did there. Ants in my pants. Ants in my pants. Well, everyone, handiwork. You got the butyl. Lots of butyl right there. We had a bit of a water problem there in the past, so trust me, it's not going to be an issue anymore. And it goes all the way along down here. New screws all the way along the bottom. So it'll be nice and tight. No more.
A little bit cleanup to do here.
A little bit cleanup to do, but it's going to be...
And spots like this, so it doesn't stay like that.
Alright. So I thought I'd take a little video of what the seam looks like underneath those J-rails. I cleaned that up a little bit already, but just took the bottom off, got the top here cleaned. A lot more cleaning left to do, obviously, but just to get an idea of what the rest of this crap looks like. It's pretty bad. At least there's still stuff here on the back end. There was none. And it goes all the way to the wheel in the back. Over here you can see we have a little plug here for the annex. So the ground tarp connects to these things, and they clip into the snap buttons. And then you can kind of get an idea as to what's underneath there by looking at this. All old butyl that needs to be pecked out and cleaned. Then with turpentine, or mineral spirits. And the other one, the big one over here, I had a little plant growing actually in the corner over there. I picked it out already, but you get an idea of what that's all like as well. Alright, this is the siding all cleaned up, ready for reapplication. All the corner molding has now come off and has been cleaned. I'll show you that in just a second. But just give you an idea of the edges here. Yes, for those that are OCD, there probably could be a lot more cleaning that could be done, but I'm working on the side of the road with minimal tools, and I did the best I could to scrape that old gunk off, and I got some really nice stuff to put back onto it. It's all been cleaned up with wax and grease remover, terps, and a lot of elbow grease to pick the old stuff off, so definitely will seal up quite nice. Over here we have the corner molding. It is all clean, and again, yes, probably could be a lot better if I had an angle grinder and a metal brush and wire and all that good stuff, but here we are. We're back to working on the caravan. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and there's only a few things left to do in terms of the renovations. We got the new planks for the floor, and a few weekends ago I replaced all the butyl caulking inside this J-rail. Today's project is going to be fixing the caulking on the side. As you can see, there's gaps, and even though it's probably not going to cause too much of a problem since we have the overhang and the roof has been completed well, I just don't want to risk it. I'm going to do it right. I'm going to fix this as well. I don't know how this happened. We have another piece of glass to replace in the near future. We've had a crack in this window. We just don't seem to be having too much luck with glass lately. So maybe it'd be worthwhile replacing this with some sort of a plexiglass. I don't know, but we'll get that out at some point and fix it up. So I've sealed the whole right side of the caravan with butyl that comes straight out of the caulking tube. This is a little bit different than what I've used up top here. I've used butyl tape. This is the butyl sealant. I had a bit of a bad experience with this stuff originally when I bought it from Bunnings, but this particular stuff comes from an online caravan shop, and it is great. You apply it, it's a little bit more pliable, so you can move it around the edge of the caravan, and you don't have to worry about cleaning up the excess to a degree that you would that stuff from Bunnings. This excess, yes, it does squeeze out. It is a bit of a mess, but it cleans up really easily and doesn't make a big sticky mess. Hey, it's me again. I just wanted to show you the end results of the butyl sealant job that I've been busy finishing up. All that white stuff behind the corner molding is butyl mastic, and it's been pretty good to work with. A little bit better than the butyl tape, but the butyl tape was good for the windows. For very tight corner molding, the butyl mastic was a better fit, and we've got this whole corner molding J-rail done all the way to the back of the wheel. And Sergeant, he's helping us here today as well. As you can see, he's using his ear as a paintbrush. Goofy puppy.